if you're like me, you love getting adjusted on a regular basis. And trust me, I'm a chiropractor. I love adjusting and adjustments as much as anybody. But most often, it's not going to be enough. I've had lots of patients that come to my office, maybe coming from another clinic where they're just getting the same area adjusted, week after week, 3 times a week, sometimes for multiple years, and their issue still persists. What you have to think about is the adjustment is just one piece of the overall health of that joint. The adjustment helps create an environment where that joint has the opportunity to be strong and healthy. But most of the actual work that's going to make the joint strong and healthy happens at home, right? So after you get adjusted, when I do, for example, a mid-back adjustment on a patient, this is going to help open up the patient, allow them to take a deeper breath. A lot of times people feel a little bit taller, helps them roll their shoulders back. I'm going to make sure that they're doing things on their own, whether it be rotation, whether it be extension, whether it be circles with the spine, to keep the spine open in between adjustments. So then when we do our next adjustment, we're adjusting into the next layer of stiffness and not readjusting the original issue. That's how people kind of fall into these patterns of getting adjusted regularly, and not necessarily feeling relief. The other thing that you need to do is you need to stabilize the area, right? A lot of times the issue is not necessarily that joints are stiff. Sometimes joints are too mobile. There's not enough stability. So this might mean strengthening your rhomboids. This might mean strengthening your core. It may mean strengthening your glutes and your hip flexors. But with adjustments, you always have to pair really specific mobility work and really specific stability work. So if you're working with a provider and they're not giving you the tools and resources to do things on your own, they may not be serving you as well as they could. Here at Miami Spine and Performance, of course, we do all the hands-on stuff. I love manual adjusting, but I also make sure that you guys are getting good homework, you're doing exercises, and setting you on a trajectory for self-sustainability and long-term joint health. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.